Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on another linguistic adventure. Today, we're diving into a fantastic word, coat. It's an A1 level noun meaning a warm outer garment. So, what exactly is a coat? Simply put, a coat is a piece of outerwear, usually with sleeves, worn for warmth or protection. It's something you throw on when the weather gets chilly or when you just want to add a bit of style to your outfit. Think of it as your trusty shield against the elements. Now, let's explore some words that share a similar meaning with coat. We have jacket. A jacket is also an outer garment, typically shorter than a coat, like, I wore my jacket to the park because it was a bit breezy. Another synonym could be overcoat. An overcoat is a long, heavy coat designed to be worn over other clothing, like my grandfather always wears his overcoat in the winter. You might also think of a cloak. While less common these days, a cloak is a loose outer garment, often without sleeves, like in the fantasy movie, The Wizard Wore a Dark Cloak. Let's see those synonyms in action. Jacket. She grabbed her jacket as she ran out the door. Overcoat. He felt distinguished in his long overcoat. Cloak. The spy disappeared into the night, shrouded in his cloak. Now, let's flip things around and look at some antonyms, words that have the opposite meaning. It's a little tricky because coat refers to an outer layer worn for warmth or protection, so the opposite isn't a direct word, but rather the absence of such a layer or lighter clothing. We could consider shirt an antonym in a sense, as it's a lighter garment typically worn underneath a coat, like he took off his coat and was just wearing a shirt. Another contrasting term could be t-shirt, an even lighter option, like even though it was cold, he only wore a t-shirt. Or we could use the concept of nakedness, or being unclothed in the relevant area, which is the ultimate opposite of wearing a coat, like after swimming, he quickly dried off, forgoing a coat and feeling the brief chill. Using these in sentences, we get shirt. He removed his coat, revealing a neatly pressed shirt, t-shirt. Underneath his coat, he was only wearing a t-shirt, nakedness. The toddler protested wearing any clothes, preferring nakedness over a coat. So, how can you use the word coat in your everyday life? Well, you might say, I need to buy a new coat for the winter, or please hang your coat on the rack. You could also say, it's cold outside, you should wear a coat. Here are a few more example sentences to solidify your understanding. She has a beautiful red coat. He left his coat at the restaurant. The coat kept me warm in the snow. This coat is too big for me. Can you zip up my coat, please? Here are some more examples to showcase the versatility of the word. The thick coat protected her from the biting wind. He brushed the snow off his coat before entering the house. The vintage coat was a treasured family heirloom. She searched the pockets of her coat for her keys. The tailor altered the coat to fit perfectly. Remember, a coat is your friend when the weather turns against you. To recap, today we learned that a coat is a warm outer garment. We explored synonyms like jacket, overcoat, and cloak, and touched upon antonyms such as shirt, t-shirt, and the idea of nakedness. We also saw how coat is used in everyday conversation. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you enjoyed learning about the word coat. If you did, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover the show and expand their vocabulary too. And now, for your challenge, create your own sentence using the word coat and share it as a comment below. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Happy learning, everyone!